welcome back to my channel. My name is Lindsay, and I'm so excited to have you guys back. Today's video is going to be a little bit shorter than the past two, and we're just going to hang out together, make some hot chocolate as I'm doing right now, make a little bit of guacamole, and do a little bit of training. So I don't know if you guys have came across this on the internet yet. You probably have the ever so famous bone broth hot chocolate. And if you have not heard of it before, I know it sounds really gross. Bone broth and hot chocolate, the two just don't seem to mix, right? Well, surprise, you actually cannot even taste the bone broth. And it makes this delicious treat of a beverage so much more nutritious. My husband will not drink this when I make it because he thinks it's disgusting. And to him, he can taste it, but I cannot. And my daughter cannot. She has no idea the difference. So I love making it. It's a go to when I need to get more nutrients into her. I want a nutritious drink. And if I'm also craving a hot chocolate and don't want coffee. So it's great. I love it. What I usually do is put in half a cup of bone broth, 1 cup of milk, and then about I put in like maybe 2 scoops of cocoa powder. So a scoop for me would probably be like 2 teaspoons or a teaspoon and a half, and then a little bit of vanilla and about 2 scoops of sugar. Now again, 2 scoops that I use is about 2 teaspoons, roughly, give or take. So, yeah, if you guys haven't tried the bone broth hot chocolate, I highly suggest it. It's really good and it'll be nice on your gut too. And okay, if you guys don't know about this little hack yet, let me just blow your mind. And maybe some of you already know about this hack. I didn't. And for me, this was the ultimate game changer. One day, my husband just came home with bags of produce, and he had at least like maybe 4 bags of produce that he got on sale for $3. $3 a bag. Wasn't a bag? Or maybe it was for all of it. Anyways, check out the produce clearance in your local grocery stores. It is a game changer, at least for me, anyways, because you get a variety of things and you can be creative with what you make out of it. So, this specific time, we got some eggplant, we got a bunch of tomatoes, we got a bunch of avocado. Like, guys, this is a game changer. Avocado, when it's ripe and, normally it's expensive. It's really expensive. But when you get it on clearance, it is cheap and a lot of it is still good. Sure, there's some that are starting to go bad or whatever, but for the most part, it's still pretty good. And if you use it quick, that's all that matters. And you just get all the benefit out of it. So, yeah, we got avocado, eggplant, tomato. We've got bananas out of it before. We've got lime. We've got apples. So I started making applesauce because I mean, if you have apples, make applesauce, right? I had never made applesauce before, so I was a little excited. Anyways, so yeah, um, on this particular day, I started making some guacamole out of all of the avocados we had. And it was a perfect way to use up the avocados. And there was a few that were starting to go brown or whatever. So it was perfect to use in guacamole. So that's what I did. And I used some of the tomatoes for it as well. The eggplant, I didn't really know what to use it for. I did some research, but by the time I got to them, they had already gone bad. So I just threw them in my compost. And I don't know if you guys can see this as well on the video, but these avocados are in great condition. Like this one that I'm taking out right now, it was not brown at all, I don't think. So, I mean, again, this was a game changer for me. And I hate wasting things. I forgot to mention that. This was why it was such a game changer for me because I hate wasting things, especially food. So if I can reuse it in a different manner, I will. I will take every opportunity that I can. You know, either I'll compost it or I'll reuse it in a different dish. Like, there's options. So, yeah, hate wasting things. So, this was actually my first time making guacamole. I knew it was fairly easy. I knew the ingredients that went into it and that you could, you know, make it how you wanted. So, like I said, the fact that I got a lot of avocados, this was the perfect opportunity for me to make it. And I saved some avocados, some good ones that we got for avocado toast because, oh my lord, it may not be like the most healthiest, but I love it. So yeah, I saved some for that and the rest I put into this guacamole. So for those of you that were like me and have never made guacamole before, I'll put the link to the recipe that I used in the link in the description below. But it's really simple. It's just avocados, tomatoes, onion if you want tomatoes and onion in it, salt, and lemon juice. You could probably put in garlic in there too. Just make it however you want, customize it. And you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know if I used a recipe. Did I? Oh, no. I did use a recipe just to see how many, like the ratios of avocado to tomatoes or whatever, but I was loosely following it. I was just kind of putting it together to taste. And I'll usually do that. Like if it's something as simple as this, I know what goes into it. I'll just make it to taste. So, that was me trying it. And this is an awful way to use salt or pour in salt to anything, but I just do it sometimes. And there's my final product. Okay, so another thing, if you guys haven't heard about it, is Soleil water. So, Soleil water is basically just a fancy name for salt infused water. And I got this trick from Margaret Berry of Muscles and Motherhood on Instagram. She has an awesome page talking about all things, minerals and heavy metals and everything like that. So I highly recommend that you go check her out. But yeah, Soleil water is great for adding hydration to your water because if you didn't know, just plain water isn't all that hydrating. You need to add the minerals back in that are responsible for hydrating your cells and transporting that hydration to the rest of your body. So, sodium, potassium, magnesium, all of these minerals together provide an electrolyte blend that will help hydrate your body so it's able to function at its highest potential. So basically, what you do is take a high quality salt. I have Baja Gold salt here. It's an unrefined salt, so you know you're getting those minerals in there. And you want to get like a pint sized glass jar. And what you're going to do is fill it up a quarter way with your salt and then the rest of it with water. And then you shake it, leave it out on your counter for like 24 hours. And then you can transfer it to like a dropper bottle, which is what I did here. And I've been doing this maybe for about 3 years now, maybe more. I started this when I was pregnant or just had my daughter, my firstborn. And it's the most ideal way for me to add more hydration into my water, more minerals into my water in any drink. I put it in coffee sometimes. I put it in every single drink I have, if that's like an adrenal cocktail or just plain water or juice. I put it in everything. So that also was a game changer. So I'll put Margaret's Instagram page down in the description box below if you are interested in checking out her page and following her. Well, guys, that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for being here, and we'll see you in the next one.
Still true through the thick and the thin. When it's hard to see, I'll choose to believe that you see what I haven't yet. When I'm afraid, you remind me that I'm in your capable hands. I look back and notice it's you that's been closest, so help me to never forget. You're gonna lead me from glory to glory. You're not done writing the best of my story. You're gonna lead me from glory to glory. You're not done writing the best of my story. You're gonna lead me from glory to glory. You're not done writing the best of my story. You're gonna lead me from glory to glory. You're not done writing the best of my story. You have good plans, and if it's not good, then you're not finished yet. You have good plans. It's true in the palace and true in that pit. If you're in control, then I'm lifting my hands. You have good plans. Yes, you have good plans. Yes, you have good plans.